story is over. We will write a new one together.
Dota anime. That's one no one expected. The full trailer is out now and it officially comes out on March 25th. Wow, I still can't believe Dota's getting an animated series. The European lower division got major shakeup this week. Two teams has departure from the DPC season. The first team, Meta4Pro, has withdrawn from the tournament. DreamHack and ESL's press release said, Meta4Pro suspects one of their team members to be match fixing and they have collectively decided to withdraw from the DPC league. All the remaining matches has been voided. Meta4Pro's manager also released a statement. Meta4Pro is leaving the Dream League DPC Season 14 EU lower division. This decision was made after the last two meetings with Hippomaniacs and Burjui teams. We have reasons to believe that some players were not playing fair and may have been involved in 322 stories. We do not want to name specific names and nicknames now, as there is no 100% confirmation from the commission that this is really the case. The work to identify the violation is being carried out and will be completed. Also, some players categorically refuse to continue playing in this squad because of the same suspicion in some players. One day later, DreamHack and ESL announced another team has departure in the lower division. Burjui got disqualified for trying to forge a fake COVID-19 document to replace the player. DreamHack's statement said, in special circumstances, an emergency transfer could be allowed upon reviewing the case and provided documents. The information to request the emergency transfer conflicted with previous information provided by the team and triggered an investigation. During the course of the investigation, we asked for additional information and evidence to clarify the situation, which the team declined. At the same time, the positive COVID-19 result was inspected and its authenticity checked, and it was discovered that the document was forged. As a result of this, we have no alternative but to disqualify Burjui from the ongoing Dream League Season 14 DPC EU lower division. Burjui and Meta4Pro are the two teams eliminated from the lower division. In South America region, Dota also disqualified a lower bracket team. 0 to 900 has been disqualified after Dota received information and conducted their investigation for match fixing. We have received information that a player from the team 0 to 900 competed in the OGA DPC South America Regional League lower division has been betting on league matches. Therefore, after careful analysis and consideration of the evidence presented to us, we have decided to disqualify 0 to 900 from competing in the league. Diego Jericho Rivera recently went onto Andrew Zayori Campbell's South American Dota Pro podcast to explain what happened. In short, Jericho showed his friends bet on stream, and it was sent to an admin, and then they were disqualified.
I guess first things first, Jericho, what happened? Right now, we don't really have a lot of information. We just know that your team has been officially removed.
So basically, everything started when I was accused of match fixing by two persons on the scene, Sipo and Quinteca, one ex-player from my team. I got mad. So basically, what I did was I went to streaming. I called Quinteca, I believe, and then I just discussed this with him. I showed one of the bets that it was placed. It was a mistake because it was a bet on behalf of my team. So it's not a bet that he placed, apparently. He claims that it's a bet that it was placed by one of his friends. But when he showed this bet on stream, somebody reached Ivan, one of the admins of the league, and then Ivan reached them, informing that it was a broken rule to bet on behalf of your own team, and it was considered match fixing, hence the decision that was made yesterday. That's the TLDR.
Okay, so there was a bet made, but the claim is that he didn't place the bet. It was a close personal friend that placed the bet on the team to win.
Para cerciorarnos de la historia que has contado, dices que la apuesta que mostraste en streaming no la pusiste tú, la puso un compañero tuyo.
Claro, la puso un amigo mío.
Okay, a friend.
So
Last week, during the Southeast Asia DPC game between TNC Predator and Boom Esports, TNC defeated Boom with an Earthshaker and Morphling combo. Here's a clip. Following this game, Boom Esports decided to pick up 23 Savage and will be a stand-in for the rest of the DPC season.
Makoto! Alright, I'm gonna say, it might sound stupid, but TNC, they're in full control of this game. FBZ, and this gets popped, fissure range, totems coming through, Yule's into the air. It's not over, 33K is just a number! They're going to go after FBZ. They've got him locked down. E-Blade in. There's the kill from Gabby. Meanwhile, Kezcute's been found by the Void Spirit, and Febby gets the last blow there. 3 dead on the side of Boom. They just added a third of their previous kill score in literal seconds.
Tiny,
and they
Fisher
found
into
Tiny
Fisher into
and
Totem
the totems.
into Totem. What has Dota become? Why is this a thing? Like, it's like...
Amidst all the news, there was also a patch. 7.28c was a short patch that rebounds some of the most picked heroes. Here are some of the notable changes. Beastmasters called the Wild Boar movement speed reduced now scales starting from 320 at level 1 all the way to 350 when it's maxed out. Keeper of the Light's recall skill now has an increased delay starting at 5 seconds to 4 then to 3. Morphling's cooldown for Morph has been rescaled overall. When it's maxed, it will be 60 seconds. Morphling's Scepter cast range has been reduced from 600 to 300. Scepter will now reduce Morph cooldown by 20 seconds. Ricky's Trick of the Trade received a nerf. Scepter no longer increases duration, and the level 25 talent has been reduced from -6 seconds to -4 seconds. Over in the DPC, most regions are seeing which teams from the upper division will be relegated into the lower division and which team has secured their spot into the first major of the season. China will resume the DPC season this February 23rd. Their standings remain unchanged. In Southeast Asia, we got our first glimpse of 23 Savage and they easily defeated Execration in 2 games.
Still wouldn't matter in my opinion, so like decided to go for the correct play. Try to invest everything, get that Aghanim Scepter. Maybe it could potentially turn things around, but right now it's all looking like Boom.
Yeah, Swiftwing picked up by the Morphling, trying to make something happen here as they go for the tier 4 towers. Boom pretty much having this one signed, sealed, and delivered, but they just have to mark it as delivered. As look at that, just 3-shot. ROR getting blown up real quick, and he doesn't have buyback deck for 46. They're going to pop the BKB on Yoi, trying to go after this Ursa. The Fissure comes through as well as the Totem. Ooh, rolling Thunder back and forth. Finally a blink in. Can they get the kill on Yoi? Yes, they can. It's 23 Savage who takes care of the Morphling. They've got the Totem on top, trying to dive these heroes in the well as GG's already been called. 4 gone with BDZ falling into the grave, and there's the Pango surviving as they tried to finish him off before.
Here are your standings for the upper division. Neon Esports' reign on top has ended as they lose 2-1 to Fnatic, and Fnatic sits on top. In week 6, Fnatic will play TNC Predator, and we could potentially see a 3-way tie. Here's the lower division standings. Omega Esports still sits on top and looking to secure that Division 1 spot with 1 series left. Over in Europe, one of the closest regions came down to the wire to see who gets relegated, and unfortunately it's Viking.gg. They were defeated 2-1 by Tundra Esports.
Tundra's just waiting for the target to show, waiting for the Soulbind Abyssal Blade on 2.
Husky, they're ready with the jump. Soulbind straight away, the back, give the Abyssal Blade onto the 2 with the Maravis and Boom are gone. Tundra, they're ready to close this up. They're ready to put an end to it, and here the end will come. GG is called by Viking as Tundra with a fantastic game 3.
Here's the EU upper division standings. Team Secret has secured the top spot this week as they go 6-0 and will play OG in the final week. There are still 3 slots up for grabs in EU, and the final week can bring some exciting games. Here's the lower division standings. After starting on top for the first 4 weeks, Hellbear Smashers find themselves outside of the top 2 slot. Creepwave and Bram currently sit in the 2 promotion spots. In the CIS region, Navi had a chance to regain the top spot, but unfortunately they dropped 2-1 to Team Spirit.
PA is almost 25. Maybe Yotaro just finishes that, as he's also got Nullifier done.
Oh.
Tune actually goes for a Rupture here.
I mean, Yotara's not going to care too much as he just holds his ground. Vichu's trying to get in with the BKB, but now they jump forward. The Fear's out, but the Rum will protect Vichu a little bit. There's a lot of damage coming out from these crushing Yotaro as he turns his attention over towards General now, jumps into Vichu, and the Vichu BKB comes to an end. The Ravage is there from Collapse as it comes out immediately, catches onto the 2 of them, secures the kill on Vichu. Over towards Always Wanna Fly, they jump. General is trying to get back in it, but they don't have the damage. GG is called. Spirit will take game 3.
Here's your upper division standings. Virtus Pro remains on top with a 6-0 record, while Navi is 5-1. The top 2 teams will meet in the final week to see who will be the best team, while the last spot for the major will also come down to the final week. Here's the lower division standings. PUBG and Winstrike team is almost certain they will be promoted into the second season, unless both teams lose out in the final week. Over in South America, Beast Coast finally met their match against No Pain Esports as they dropped their first series of the season.
It looks like it's game over.
Yep.
Not only is it Beast Coast's first loss, as an individual game, it's a 2-0. It's their first series loss. It's a 2-0, no ping. This HFN lad has come in, and they're looking absolutely dominant.
They've awakened the team, Gary. No ping's alive.
They're diving fountain at this point. Oh my god. 3 heroes dead for 45 seconds. Tier 4s are open. They're going to expose the throne in a couple of seconds. And they've got Ravage back up for round 2. Nyx Assassin sticking here with 20 HP.
Right here.
It is just over, you're right, Liebert. Raw, okay, you kill the Nyx. Whisper's in there, he gets 1 kill, but it is absolutely done. No ping with a 2-0 upset over Beast Coast.
Here's your standings for the upper division. Beast Coast is still in cruise control, even dropping 1 series, and unfortunately for LATAM defenders, they will be relegated. Here's your lower division standings. It will come down to the last week to see who will be promoted into the upper division for Season 2. Will it be Incubus Club, Infinity Esports, or Hokori? We'll find out next week. In North America, we finally got to witness the 2 best teams, Quincy Crew and Evil Geniuses. The series went all 3 games, and in the end, Quincy Crew was stronger on this day.
Next one moving in.
Arteezy's just camping the shop. He did buy the rapier now, so they've got it.
And Ice gonna drop. Didn't stand a chance. That rapier is there, but I mean, I don't even know if that's gonna be enough at this point. Like, he's standing by the tier 4 towers. Aegis down now. But Quincy Crew not gonna be denied. They walk forward. Oh no, the Omni Slash connecting onto everybody. Arteezy hasn't gotten a right click off with his rapier. Rapier down on the ground. Chase down coming through. And just like that, good game is called. Ultra kill for Yawar to end it. What a pretty showing from Quincy Crew.
Fantastic stuff. And well-deserved win. Like, both Game 2 and Game 3 just heavily outplaying EG, controlling the map better. And even Game 1, when they were down in the lane.
Here's your standings for the upper division. Quincy Crew stands above everyone with a 6-0 record, and on the flip side, 5-Man Midas will be relegated to the lower division. Here's the lower division standings. Simply 2 Base is now 7-0 and have secured their promotion into the upper division. The cut has the 2nd slot, but don't count out Arkosh Gaming and Team Dog Champ. Thanks for watching. As always, like, share, and subscribe, and check back next week.